Hello, my lovelies. Gemini, that's the sign we're on. Gemini, let's see what's happening for you in the month of October. Let's see what you should focus on this month. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs apply to all the readings unless otherwise stated. Take what fits, leave the rest. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Ooh. All right, so you're about to discover some new things and your status is definitely changing. Could be like your relationship status, could also be your financial status. Something is elevating. So you're about to discover some new things. I feel like something in your life is taking off in the month of October, whether that's a creative pursuit, maybe you're starting out into new territory, exploring new options. There's some sort of freedom and adventure that is beckoning you to go in a new direction this month. So something is changing with your status. I feel like you need to work really hard towards your goals in order to achieve that, but it looks like it will be rewarded and that something is definitely changing for the better. All right, what action do you need to take this month? Ooh, overcoming fear and letting go of worry. So fear stands for false emotions appearing real. It's your ego that's talking. So can you quiet the ego and operate from your heart space and focus on intuition? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So replace fear and ego with love and intuition. And worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and it truly doesn't. So instead of focusing your energy on worry, sort of shift that perspective and change things for the better. Refocus your energy on something you actually have the power to change. All right, so what energy do you need to release this month? You're going to go through some sort of transformation or rebirth. I love that there's a butterfly on this card. So this is an indication that you are energetically changing, whether that's internal, external, or both. And you could be having some sort of change in your emotional life. Could be within a relationship. Could be that internally things are changing for you, and you can't go backwards once this happens. So like a caterpillar, once it's a butterfly, it can never go back to a caterpillar. The same thing is true for your transformation. All right, and how should you enjoy yourself this month? Adversity. So by overcoming these challenges, you kind of grant yourself a little bit of grace and freedom and accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So there is some sort of important lesson unfolding for you through this transformative phase. All right, let's see what we've got going on for you for love this month. What does Gemini need to know? What do we need to see? Ooh, you might be welcoming in the one, the person that holds the key to your heart. Your status in your relationship could be changing from single to coupled up. What do the kids call it these days? Cuffing season, right? Everybody's like, oh, I got to find someone to go do this with, go do that with. It's the string of holidays from like October through New Year's, and then things kind of either stay together or they fizzle out. So I feel like you're going to meet somebody that is a good fit for you, but that requires you to shift your perspective and to maybe do some shadow work to let go of the things that are holding you back, the fear, the worry, the doubt, all those things. Cupid's arrow has struck, so this transformation is what's bringing in somebody new for you. Could be a surprise meeting, could bring some hesitation for you, but I do think that this is somebody that could lead to something much better than what you've known. So practice things like self-love and self-care. I feel like if you're focusing on the self-worth, the value, all of that, letting go of the fear and the worry, that you will start to actually heal. And there could be some seduction coming in, so watch out that nobody's using you. Make sure that it's not like a third-party situation, but there could definitely be some temptation between you and this person. So remember, we're working on healing. Let go of any sort of self-sabotage or repetitive cycles. All right, show me what they need to see for the month of October. Tell me what Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus needs to see. Ooh, well, you definitely are going through a transformative phase in the month of October. So it looks like you could be traveling, potentially even abroad. Maybe that's how you meet this person. I feel like it's kind of a quick decision to maybe go on this trip. Maybe it's something that kind of jumps or falls in your lap. But whatever this happens to be, you are closing out an old chapter in your life so that you can begin something new. And I feel like the travel is something that kind of gives way to this new beginning, this freedom, this adventure, working on yourself, changing, transforming, and overcoming obstacles in your life. The transformation will be complete. You are closing the old chapter. Again, you cannot go backwards once this transformation is complete. So expect big changes. Some of them could be sudden or shocking in nature, but remember they're transforming because it's needed. Judgment is telling us that we have to really kind of roll with it. I feel like this is divine intervention, karma being dealt, and not always in a negative way. Sometimes the change is because we've paid our dues and we've finally earned something really good with that. So whatever's happening, something is pending finality. And once the change has happened, it's final, it's done. It gives you cause for celebration. There's positive changes coming in, celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, parties, lots of fun energy, a spark of creativity. Again, we have the seduction card, so there could definitely be like some spicy time going on. I feel like the Ace of Wands is all about creativity and following your passions and kind of allowing that spark to really ignite. I feel like you could have manifested some of these changes, maybe not even realizing that you did, but your thoughts become things, so keep those positive so the changes are always for the better. You might have more than one option when it comes to love. Really choose wisely. I feel like you're kind of leaving something or someone behind in order to get to this new person. Again, traveling, relocation, purchasing a vehicle, but some forward progress after things have been stuck and stagnant. And there is an unexpected offer coming in. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be kind of working on healing a broken heart, kind of overcoming toxic cycles and really changing for the better. And I also feel like you need to have a little bit more fun in life. So where in your life are things holding you back? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it, obstacles in your path that you really are powerful enough to overcome? Are you focused on healing? Are you focused on self-care, self-worth, really letting go of toxicity in your life, or repetitive cycles that you need to break? Because I feel like once you kind of get the ball going, so to speak, or set this plan in motion, that's when things really start to change for you. Some of it happens that is very unexpected. Again, I feel like there's something that just kind of falls in your lap, like a trip somewhere or a new opportunity that's just kind of like, here you go. It just happened. Why? Because it's divine intervention. Judgment's out here. So almost like you wouldn't have even gone to this event or this place if it hadn't have been for a certain something to happen. And as a result, that's what kind of has you encounter this new person. All right, so we do have some positive changes coming in. I don't feel like a lot of this has to do with work. I feel like it's a lot of internal transformative energy going on, lots of healing, lots of overcoming some obstacles for you, but we're making progress. I do, however, see love being a focus in your reading this month. So kind of expect the unexpected. I feel like things are aligning for you where maybe you were unsure that that would ever happen. I feel like you'll be kind of pleasantly surprised with the changes if you're willing to do the work. I do think this happens quite quickly for you. That might kind of give you some hesitation as well, but I do think the person coming in is actually a really great fit for you. And if you're open to it, I feel like these changes actually take you to the next level of something that you didn't think was possible. I feel like you might have hoped for it, but I don't think you realized that it was possible. So be careful with your thoughts this month. Know that things are starting to align and change for the better. And I feel like it's going to be a night and day difference once this transformation is complete.